My name is Jason Kohm. I'm 18 years old. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I was 4 years old, and I was at the fair with my parents. And they told me ahead of time, we're not going to pay for you because we're terrible parents. And so I had to pay for everything myself. But being a strong 4-year-old, I had my own job in factories, and I had developed a fair amount of wealth. Well, it was a paper factory. I essentially just took pieces of logs and I just pressed them really hard with my hands. So I had a lot of steam built up from the plant the other day. Jerry was not being mean. He wouldn't share his spaghetti sandwich, and because of that I had a lot of pent-up aggression. So I just wanted to take it out on something, you know. And I saw that they had one of those games where they put up paper targets and you get to shoot at them. And so I decided, hey, I'm gonna play that game, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. But the moment I went up to the carny, he's like, all right, that's gonna be $5. And I said, oh, that's fine. I am a gainfully employed 4-year-old. I can do that. And I went to grab my wallet, and it wasn't there. I looked there. I looked for my wallet for literally 3 weeks. Like, I did not eat anything. I was so worried about Charlene. I'm sorry. But after that, I thought it was time to just let it go. So I left. And that decision still haunts me to this day. I didn't think that there was any way that I'd ever be able to replace Charlene. And so I decided that I wasn't going to. Instead, what I did is I just carried around all my cash in my pocket. I feel like that's symbolic of how my life was at the time. Just messy and disorganized. And even still to this day, I have a hard time, keeping everything in one spot and remaining organized as a person. And so it's very hard to just go to the dollar store, and when you want your box of Yoo-Hoos, you just have to give them the $1. But instead of just pulling out a single dollar, you pull out this whole big wad of cash, and you're like, oh my God, this is a lot of money. This is way more than I need. But you have to pick through it, and you have to fight through that. And that's been my struggle. I don't know. It's been so long, I don't know if I'm even capable of feeling the same way that I did when I held Charlene. I don't know. Okay.
Thanks, Jason.
Spaghetti boners.
Alright, go back and say that last couple lines from that or whatever. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. It's been so long that I don't know that I can feel the same way that I did when I held Charlene.
Alright, Jason, what if we told you that we had a special guest for you today? Does this look familiar to you?
Charlene? Where was this?
Found it in your back pocket.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't think I have the words to tell you what this means to me. up with you. When I go out, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's going out.
It's 500 years.
Oh, but I would walk 500 miles. I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked some 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Is the word really some thousand?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, is it really?
I believe so. It might be 1,000.